first topic, I suppose, which is heels. Now, do you know anything about
Yes.
this TV show called Heels?
No, I don't.
Okay, so like I online, I'm a wrestling fan. I don't watch it as much as I used to, like WWE and stuff like that, but I watch it here and there. The big events like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. I still follow it because I follow all the accounts and stuff like that. But like I asked a few weeks ago on Twitter, if anyone recommend a TV show to watch, and people kept saying Heels, Heels, and I knew it was Stephen Amell, and I knew it had something to do with wrestling, but. So I just put it on and I started watching the show when all 8 episodes had aired or 7 episodes have aired. So I got to binge the first season. And so basically, the show is about it's about these two brothers and rivals who play out scripted matches that they as they war over their late father's wrestling promotion and vie for national attention in a small town in Georgia. So basically, their father committed suicide, and these two brothers, who are wrestlers, take over his business, and they have a rivalry with each other, but they're also good to each other. Like there's a loving relationship there, but they're rivals in the ring and stuff like that. They want to be the best wrestler, they want to be the champion, all this kind of stuff. Now, this show is probably one of the best shows I've watched in a very long time. It's just the pacing is very good. The character development, the character arcs, the way it's written is just so interesting. If we follow Stephen Amell's character and Alexander Ludwig's character, now Stephen Amell, who was Green Arrow, of course, Alexander Ludwig, who was in the Vikings, they're the two main characters. But every other character around this show is as interesting as those and written as well as the two main characters. Really, really good. Now, you don't have to be a big wrestling fan to get this show. I think if you like wrestling, you'll appreciate it a lot more because the actors actually do their own stunts and stuff, and they do a brilliant job. Stephen Amell actually, there's a stunt in episode one that he did, and he broke his back in real life doing the stunt. So it just shows you like these guys they're putting in the effort to make this into a great show. And I would say it's probably the best professional wrestling adaptation to a show that I've seen or movie. Like it's really well done. And Stephen Amell, of course, was in WWE a few years ago. He fought Cody Rhodes. I think he was in AEW recently, which is a new wrestling promotion. So he does have a wrestling background and he's very athletic. So he pulls off the stunts amazingly. Yeah, but so like they inherit this business, and it's only a small wrestling promotion in Georgia. It's not like WWE. It's not like ECW or any of these big ones. It's very small, but they're trying to like keep it afloat because the way their father ran it, it was doing well, but it wasn't making that much money, and it was kind of it was in between kind of going out of business, and they're coming up with storylines, and there's like the brothers are at each other's throats throughout the season, but they're also in love with each other. You know, they love each other so much. And then there's a different wrestling promotion in the next state, which is bigger, and there's a rivalry going on there as well. There's some cameos from Mick Foley, who was a WWE legend. CM Punk, who just made his return to W or to wrestling, not WWE, to EAW. He's in the show as well as a cameo on a few episodes, not as himself as a different character. But it's really enjoyable because the soundtrack, the music used, very good. The cinematography, some of the shots, um, fantastic. It's just a beautiful show to look at. Characters are so well written. I highly recommend this show. You don't have to be a wrestling fan to understand this because it's a show about wrestling, but it's about dealing with loss and family. Those are the two main themes for me, and wrestling is just kind of the extra bit. So 100% check out these 8 episodes of Heels. It's on, I think it's on Star in the US or Stars in the US, STARZ. But I just hope that it gets renewed for a second season because it's too good of a show not to be renewed, and it's probably not on a platform where it will be talked about and appreciated about enough. Because if it was on HBO Max or Netflix, people would be raving about this show right now. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one, and yeah, check it out.
Awesome. Isn't Stars on Disney Plus platform as well? Is this that
It's
Stars?
no, it's no Disney Star is a
Okay,
European
that's a
company for
different.
that. This is an American provider, STARZ Stars. So
I see.
yeah, I think it's a Paramount and Lionsgate production. So yeah, it's not on any streaming service like that in Europe and stuff like that. It's not on Disney Plus. It's I don't know exactly where you get it in Europe, but in America it's on Stars. So I definitely recommend.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Was you were you a wrestling fan, Casey, or did you appreciate it
Uh,
growing up?
I used to watch when I used to watch during the John Cena era, you know,
Yeah,
Batista, Triple H, and Undertaker. Not the old Undertaker, but the new one. Undertaker,
yeah,
Kane, DX, all of that. I stopped when the when the Nexus were introduced. You know how they used to come in every single fight and just
yeah,
that was so stupid. I just gave up on it.
yeah,
So that's when I stopped.
yeah. That was actually a big time in WWE because the ratings were kind of going up because they reminded people kind of NWO, that kind of invasion type of thing. And then next CM
Yeah,
Punk took them over and stuff like that. But yeah, which led into the kind of the summer of Punk, where CM Punk was the biggest thing in wrestling in 2010. But yeah, did you have a favorite wrestler, or was it just John Cena, Undertaker?
oh, it was John Cena for sure. And
Yeah,
then I also liked I liked Triple H's entrance, but I liked Randy Orton because he was this slick kind of character, and his finisher was awesome. You know how it became a
yeah,
meme.
yeah,
So yeah, I like those two characters. But John Cena was like my absolute favorite.
yeah. He was like the Superman of WWE. He was
Yeah,
like the main guy.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, but that's that show Heels, and definitely check it out, guys.